Hi guys, my name is Jessica and welcome to my channel. Jessica's Got This. I'm going to do a review of The Gentleman. This movie has Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Grant, Charlie Ham, I think that's his last name. Um, Jeremy Strong, Michelle Daughtry, I think her name is. But most of all, and it has Hugh Grant, but it has my boo from Legends of Tomorrow. His name is Franz. I'm gonna butcher his last name, so I'm not gonna even try. But his name is Franz. If you watch DC Legends of Tomorrow, or if you watch Flash, or you watch Arrow, like when they do like their crossovers, and I think Supergirl he was an episode of, he is Firestorm. He's one half of Firestorm, then he became like the old Firestorm. He's the younger guy, basically the black guy in the show. And it's so great to like hear him talk in like his native language, but that's not the point. The point is The Gentleman is so good. I don't want to do any spoilers because I hate like when I watch reviews and like people give spoilers. I think that's kind of jacked up, so I'm not going to do that. But this movie kind of reminds me of what is that game, like Clue. Like it's like you have to piece together the pieces. It is crazy because like when it first starts you're like whoa, and then as it progresses you're like okay, but did it happen, did it not happen? So it's basically Hugh Grant's character. I honestly forgot his name, but Hugh Grant's character, I think, is like an investigator or a reporter. So basically, let me backtrack. Basically, the movie is about this man, Matthew McConaughey's character, who has like a drug empire. Basically, it's not like drugs. It's weed. He has like his own weed that he like started from the ground up. It gives like a little backstory about when he was younger and he started the weed business from ground up. So now he wants to get out with him and his wife, and I guess he just wants to be free. He wants to be able to have kids, raise his children, and not have to worry about anybody coming after his kids. Much respect. So, um, he meets with Jeremy Strong character. I think the guy's name is Ben. I want to say it's Ben. It's not. Um, but he meets with Ben. But this movie they really say his name probably like 2-3 times, and they refer to him as the Jew, like the Jewish guy. And he wants to buy it. Like it's just a lot of twists and turns. It's like okay, so did he? Didn't he? And then down the line, where Friends comes in, that's the part I was like, oh, that's him. So basically, he robs, like basically somebody hires them to rob, to make it like to basically rob him because the guy has like about everyone they keep saying calling him the Jewish guy. Jeremy Strong's character, um, who's trying to buy it from him. I guess he's like an Oklahoma billionaire. They say so. He's trying to buy it from him, and basically what he's doing, he wants to know like, okay, what's the ends? Like, how do you have this going for so long? Because like summer, winter, fall, there should be a drought, but there's not. And the guy has Matthew McConaughey's cat. Oh no, the guy, his name is Matthew. So the guy that's trying to buy it from Matthew McConaughey's character, his name is Matthew. So he's trying to buy it from him. He's trying to figure out the ends, and he's trying to still like, okay, so what's going on? Like, how can you have these places hidden so well without anyone knowing where it is, what's the operation, like where the farm is, because obviously you have to grow your weed. But he still would not tell him. He showed him one part of like where the operation, basically his bush, and that is the one that he robs. Now, this movie was done by Guy Ritchie, and this is like the second movie I think of the day that I watched that is done by Guy Ritchie. No, yes, second one. I think the other movie I watched was done by Guy Ritchie. I think like last week. I didn't do a review on that, but I am going to do a review on it. I'm gonna rewatch it tonight. And basically, I'm sorry, if some drug dealers see this movie and I'm sorry, what I'm about to say is gonna be messed up. But if you cannot get an idea of if you want to grow your business from this movie, what they just basically t- tell you the flaws of certain drug business. Don't let everybody know what you're doing. My mom always say, never know what you're right, never know what you're right. What? Never know what your left. Never let your left know what your right is doing. My mom is from the island, so basically, she says that a lot. But yes, the way he had it set up, where he had it in other like people's estates, like rich people, he paid them, I think every month or yearly, I think, was like $1 million for them for basically he's renting their land, but certain families that he was closing down, um, because he was trying to get out of the business. Yeah, they say like, oh, he's crazy and he's unstable, but it does show you that he does like have a kindness to him. He helped out one family whose daughter got hooked on some drugs. Like this shit is good. They did that. Like Guy Ritchie and them, they did that. The acting was phenomenal, and I'm trying to seriously not give any spoilers because you have to see this movie yourself. Um, the movie is called Gentlemen. I think like go on YouTube. There's trailers, and even like when you're on watching TV, I think they played it. I only seen it twice. Um, but one commercial that they keep replaying is that part where he's like, and the lion's gotta eat. And I think you should really see this movie to understand that part of the movie because that too had me kind of like, I want to say messed up in head. This whole movie had me like, what? Did he do it? Did he not do it? Who's doing it? Who did it? Like it has so much twists and turns, and I think all the actors in this movie, it did phenomenal. Yes, I don't really know if it's a comedy, but it is really funny. Oh, Colin Farrell, Fat Feet, Karen. I think his name. I think it says Farrell. Colin Farrell is in this movie, and he does an amazing job too. And it's funny, and there's like a little crime in it, and it's really good. It is so good. But Colin's part, like when they introduce him, I think he's like in a pizza shop or burger shop. I don't know. But all of a sudden, I was like, damn, I should have got a cheeseburger. But pay that part no mind. But yes, I hope there is a part two to this movie. Maybe there will. Maybe there won't be. Because I think it's there's a lot of not a lot, just a little bit open end parts that I kind of want to know. Like, okay, son, like what's going on? Is it gonna be a continuation to it? I personally hope there'll be a continuation to it, but it probably won't. That's just how my life is set up. Some movies that I really want a continuation to, I don't get a continuation to. I don't get them, and I'm like, why? Because sometimes ending in movies pisses me off. But honestly, this movie is really good, and I'm trying so hard not to say like, oh, this, Because I hate when people do that to me, so I wouldn't want to do it to them. I want you to experience the movie yourselves. But I'm Jessica, and thank you for clicking on this video. Give me a like and a comment down below if you're going to see the movie, if you did see the movie. I think it came out today, but I was able to watch it yesterday, and I just rewatched it again because it was good. I usually don't watch movies twice. Let me not say I don't usually watch movies twice. I must have to really, 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 really like it to watch it a second time. Like, like a boss, I'm going to rewatch it because I did like that movie. The movie was really good. If you have Fire Stick, save it. I live where it's like movies. I just moved to like a new town. Not a new town. I just moved to a new area because I've never. This is my first time in quote unquote in a town. So movie theaters are really, really far from me. Like 4 towns over. So thank God for Fire Stick. But thank you for clicking on this video, and I would love for you to subscribe. I'm Jessica, and my channel is Jessica's Got This. Bye guys, have a good night.